In this video, we will start with basic control actions and controller characteristics. To start with, what is controller? So every system, we give a feedback. When we consider a closed loop control system, normally the feedback is given so that we can improve the output, so that we can get our output to the desired value. Now, in this procedure, the controller plays a very important role. So it takes the output, it takes the input from the feedback, it compares it with the reference input, it takes the input from the feedback. So this is the controller block you can see here. It takes the input from the feedback as well as the reference input. Both are compared, and the error, from the error what we get, that is manipulated or that is processed in such a way that what necessary action can be done. This is decided by the controller. So the controller will in turn give commands to the plant or actuator. Like if you have a fan controller, so the controller will take the reference speed, it will take the actual speed. So if the speed has to be increased, then normally the voltage to the motor has to be increased. So that increase the voltage. This is the command. This command will be produced by the controller, and it will give that command to the actuators. Now, actuators in this case will be a power electronic converter. So it will give certain PWM pulses to it, which will generate the pulses corresponding to the increased voltage, and hence we can change the speed of the fan. So this is how a normal controller action takes place in a simple electrical circuit. Now coming to the controller, it can be an electronic controller, it can be a software controller, it can be electrical converter, controller, or mechanical. Sometimes there are hydraulic controllers too. Okay, so in the present trend, most of the controllers are like we are shifting towards much advanced controllers such as fuzzy controller, artificial neural network. So these are the types of controllers which are being used or which are being studied in present scenario. Whatever controller we will be discussing in this, it's a conventional controllers. The concept of these conventional controllers will be used further, and we develop the advanced controllers such as fuzzy, artificial neural network, etc. Okay, so every controller will have two elements. One is the error detector. So it will detect the error. Error is nothing but the difference between your output, actual output, and the reference input. So this is the error detector and the amplifier. Now this amplifier will have a major role. Like because whatever the error you get, it may not be the one which is suitable for your actuators. So the amplifier will manipulate the error in such a way that it will like if the error is very small, the amplifier will simply amplify the error signal so that it is suitable for the next controlling action. Now coming to the definition, a controller is a unit in the control system that generates certain control signal to reduce the deviation of the actual value from the desired value. So this is nothing but this is error. The deviation of the actual value from the desired value is nothing but the error. This deviation has to be reduced to 0 or the lowest possible value. So this is the actual purpose of using controller. Now the method of producing control signal by a controller is known as control action. This is the simple I have block diagram. We've seen this block diagram in the first unit itself. So you have a feedback. From the feedback, now this feedback we can be a measuring device. Like if you have speed as output, then we use tachometer. It has a measuring device. Now that tachometer is again a control system, so it will have certain characteristic, it will have certain transfer function. Okay, so that transfer function will be given in this feedback. Now from the process we take the feedback. This is given to the error detector. Now other input to the error detector is the reference input. Is the reference input. Now these two are compared, and whatever we get here, this is the error signal, or we call it as actuating error signal. This error signal is given to the amplifier to process the error signal, so that we get the we can convert the control signal to the one which is suitable for actuators. The output of the controller is control signal. So this complete block, you can see, whatever you can see, the error detector as well as the amplifier together makes up the controller block. This is about the controller block. So now coming to the classification of controllers, we have different types of controllers like uh, on-off controller, proportional controller, fuzzy controller, artificial neutral controllers. But here in this course, we will only be focusing on these type of controllers. One is proportional plus integral, proportional plus derivative, proportional plus integral plus derivative. So these controllers will be studied in the coming classes. Thank you.